Chapter 6505. At this moment, John, who was used to seeing life and death, suddenly felt a sense of grief. It was also at this moment that he suddenly realized that Chavrin was dead. And the reason why he was still alive was definitely not because the Lord showed him mercy. According to the Lord, the fact that he was fed the reshaping pill was a slap in her face. And she must hope that this matter would never come to light. Killing himself and Chavrin was actually the best solution. The reason why Chavrin died and he was still alive should be that his brother had just disappeared not long ago. And the Lord did not dare to kill him at this time. Otherwise, the army would be demoralized and the gains would outweigh the losses. What Wu family ancestors, in the final analysis, the lives of the Wu family were not as important as her face. At this moment, Revendor suddenly said on the other end of the video, "John, you must remember that you must not tell this matter to anyone in your life. Even your family. You must keep this matter in your heart forever and not reveal a single word to the outside world. Otherwise, it will endanger more than just your life. Do you understand?" Revendor's words made John more resolute in his judgment. This is not only to shut him up, but also to threaten his family. If he really leaks this matter, he will probably be executed. John was extremely angry, but he didn't dare to show it. He kept saying, "Grandpa, don't worry, I won't say a word to anyone." Revendor nodded and said, "Your right army governor's office should have withdrawn to Spain, right?" "Yes," John said. "They have all withdrawn." Revendor said, "I will tell your brother Jones later and ask him to take office immediately. And then send someone to pick you up." John suddenly said in a panic, "Grandpa, I want to leave immediately. I don't want to stay in this D@MN place for a moment." Revendor said, "You are exposed now, so you can't act casually. What if the other party keeps an eye on you and finds the new station of the Right Army Governor's office?" John suddenly thought of what Charlie had done to him before, and cried. But Grandpa, if I stay here, what if that B at Stard comes here again and gives me another remodeling pill? By then, I'm afraid my hands will be cut off again. I'm really scared, Grandpa. This is not a normal human suffering." Revendor subconsciously said, "How is it possible? It's already outrageous that he gave you one of these precious remodeling pills. So why would he give you another one?" John said in a panic, "Grandpa, I'm scared. That guy doesn't play by the rules at all. When I saw him give me the remodeling pill, he didn't feel sorry at all. It was as if the thing was worthless. Not playing by the rules." Revendor pondered for a moment, then thought about it and said, "How about this, you go to the hospital right now. Go to the largest hospital in Casablanca. And tell the doctor that you had an accident and your hands were cut off by the machine. And ask the doctor to admit you for treatment." "Hospitalize?" John was stunned and asked doubtfully, "Grandpa, if your grandson is hospitalized, wouldn't my whereabouts be made public?" Revendor said, "What's the difference between you now and being public? Can't people find you when they say they're looking for you? In their eyes, you have long since given up any disguise. As long as you don't go back to the Right Army Governor's mansion, it doesn't matter where you are." John said, "You are right." Revendor said again, "Go to the hospital for hospitalization first. Just treat it as recuperation and don't worry. Once you are in the hospital, the medical staff will know your injuries and record them in your medical records. And that person will never feed you remodeling pills again." John didn't react and asked subconsciously, "Grandpa, why are you so sure? Won't he go to the hospital to give me the remodeling pill?"